Good morning, or afternoon, or night, wherever you are. My name is Robert. I'm going to show you exactly everything you need to know on how to make a cold call. I've made over 100,000 cold calls in my life. I work for Cardone's elite sales team, and I've been taught and mentored one-on-one by the best of the best in the whole industry. Bought more $10,000 sales coaching programs. I've learned from every single sales guy you could ever think of with those programs. I've sold active duty while I was military. I was doing cold calls, selling my marketing agency, and I successfully got many closes there. On top of that, I've also done door-to-door. That's roofing, that's solar. I've been shot at 9 times while doing door-to-door. So we're going back to remote. I'm gonna teach you guys what I know. So we're gonna start out with the intro. First things first, at the end of this is everything you need to know to take this and make a script. That's the point of this call. You look at this, you can take it, you transfer it. Use this on any script that you are creating, all right? If anybody says something different, I would question them. I'm not gonna call them dumb, but seriously. First thing you need to know is your intro, all right? The way you're gonna start, it's gonna be his name, your first name, company name, about. Ring a bell. Have you heard my name tossed around, okay? So, you start off the call. I don't like when people say 2 sentences. You don't wanna say, Hey, John? Hey, is this John? Yeah. And then you go, you say, hey, John, this is Rob with XYZ calling about blank, blank, blank. Does that ring a bell? People have different opinions on those 2 things because you get a little bit more buy-in so they can't hang up on you because they answered 1 question. Now they have a tiny bit of buy-in before they hang up. I personally don't like that. I just like to just riff it, just go all out with it. I go, hey, John, this is Rob. I'm with XYZ company. I'm calling about blah, blah, blah. Does that ring a bell? No. Or you could say, have you heard my name tossed around? I learned that from 30 Minutes to President's Club. Hey, it's John. I'm calling about XYZ. I'm working with a few other software companies like yours. Have you heard my name tossed around? Working with a few other your partners. Does that ring a bell? Roger. Oh, okay. One thing you are never going to ever say is, how are you? Or it's a bad time. Never, ever, ever say that on a cold call. Hey, John, this is Rob with XYZ calling about blank. Am I calling you at a bad time? Well, what is this about? Why? Yes, you caught me at a bad time. Okay? You never want to say that, man. Right? You never want to say, how are you? Hey, John, this is calling with XYZ. How are you? What's up? What do you want? You might as well hang up the phone. You just messed up the entire call. Okay? Next, you're going to go into your transition. Your transition, you could have a different opener. So you could say, hey, look, if it's a cold call, hey, do you have 20 seconds right now, or did I catch you juggling 6 things at once? I got a couple seconds for you. What is this about? What's up? Okay, so you can need to define the call objective in order to know how you're going to transition them. What is the call objective? When I was calling for Cardone, I'm calling because maybe I wanted to sell a ticket on that call. Maybe I wanted to set up a demo for a follow-up meeting. When I was calling for my SEO agency, or I'm calling for other people, like I've called for other people that are doing marketing or that are selling a program, we would start off with saying, like, I wanted to get them a video. So do you want to get their email? Do you want to send them a video? Like, what is the objective of the call? You need to know that going in. You need to clearly define it and remember it. What is a win? What is the win of this call? If it's just to get them a video and to get their email, hey, all right, so like my script would be, okay, I just made this video for you. It's about how we can get you the lion's share of business and, flooring. Would you be completely opposed if I sent this over to you so you can go ahead, just get the lion's share of market in your area? Something like that, right? Yeah, great. What's a good email I could send it over to? Okay, perfect. And would you mind giving me some feedback on it? Like, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna follow you up, when's a good day? Tomorrow or the next day to get your feedback on that video I just sent you. You have to define the outcome. Like, what is the purpose of it, okay? Next, tonality. Tonality is so important. Do you understand that I'm talking in downward tonalities on this video? I'm not talking in upward tonalities. I'm not talking like question mode, like Kim Kardashian, like always going up, or like, Desperate Housewives, huh? No, okay? There's 7, 38, 55 principle. I believe that's a Harvard study. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I checked to make sure that those are accurate numbers prior to doing this. So I want to be factually accurate. 7% is the words you say. That's what people hear. 38% is how you say it. 55% is your body language. Okay? So that is, what is that? 7, 14, 21, 38. It's 4 times the amount of importance as to what you say. So it's even different when you're on a cold call, because guess what? They can't see you, but actually they can see you, because it does. Like, listen, they know, they can hear on the other side of the phone if you're just chilling there. You know, you're sitting, you got your like little ball in your hand. Hey John, what's up? You're tossing it up and down. Yeah, reason for the call was I saw you showing interest in, you know, this and no, like, you need to stand up, get your energy right. I would literally look into a mirror and see how I'm presenting, so it looks like I'm actually like talking to the guy in person, and I look at my face. That these stats change when you're on a cold call to it's 80% how you say it, 20% the words that you say. I can say anything I want as long as I say it the right way. Hey, reason for the call is there's a giant purple elephant on your roof, dude. And if I say it serious enough, he's gonna be like, holy crap, dude, is there a purple elephant on my roof? Dude, thanks for calling, man. I didn't see that giant ass thing out there. Like, you need to say it the right way. It doesn't matter what you say, okay? Next thing is, again, this depends. You're getting a problem, but it depends on what the call objective is. If I'm just sending him a video, maybe I don't need a problem. Maybe my next step is I just need to go ahead and get him that video, get his feedback, get him on another call. But for most of your cold calls, you're getting a problem, so that way they want to get on another call. People buy for one reason only, and that's to solve a problem. And again, I will tell them that on a call, okay? So, and that's what I'll do is I'll ask in multiple different ways. You could ask them like, hey, what's the biggest like challenge in the business, which I learned from Cole Gordon, or problem? Oh, well, we have no problems. Completely understand. Ask the question a different way. If there's something in the business that you guys are killing it, if there's something in the business that you can turn from a 9 to a 10 and turn that into a 10 out of 10, I mean, what would that be, right? You got to get a problem. Another thing, slow down. Slow down there, cowboy. Just got to breathe, okay? Because when you're on a cold call, you start getting those RDRs. You get objections. An RDR is a reactionary defense response. That is different than an objection. Imagine you went to a shopping mall and somebody walks up to you. Hey, do you need any help with anything? No, I'm good. I'm good. You know? Even if you actually needed help, you say, no, I'm good. What is that? It's a reactionary defense response. Hey, I'm busy right now. Hey, no, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. You didn't even say what you were proposing. There's nothing for them to not be interested in. I'm okay with a hang up. I'm not okay with a hang up if you don't even hear who I'm with or what I'm calling about. Like, if they hang up like, and I just said like my name, like, I'm gonna call them back. You know, that's just me. Okay, but if I get to like here, you know, I won't call them back. I don't want to piss them off. Okay. The reason why you're going to slow down is because when you get those RDRs, reactionary defense responses, I'm busy, hey, I don't have the budget for this. The budget for what? I didn't even say what I have. You know, you're going to listen, acknowledge, respond. AMA. If you didn't watch my other video, it's about acknowledge, motivate, ask, taught to me by Brandon Dawson, Grant Cardone. That's the most important thing on a call. Acknowledge, motivate, ask. That's your formula you're going to use for every single one of your cold calls until the day you stop picking up the phones or you die. All right? But you're going to slow down. When they give you an objection or an RDR, you're going to stop. They're giving you the objection. Do not interrupt them. Do not interrupt. Hey man, listen, I'm not interested. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think this is a good idea. Appreciate you for the call. Thank you so much. You can go ahead and just take me off your list. They normally spend 10 to 15 seconds just purely objecting you. Don't interrupt them, okay? And then when you respond, slow down. Yeah, dude, Totally get it. You can even do a little pause. Yeah. I mean, if you were interested, of course you're not interested. If you were interested, you'd be calling me. It wouldn't be the other way around. I mean, yeah, 1000%. Like, let me ask you a question. Like, what, blah, 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 blah. You can just ask them whatever you want after that. That's how you continue the conversation. Another thing, micro agreements. This one I get challenged on. Some people like it, some people don't. I've had massive success doing this. But this is the only time, by the way, your voice pitch is going to go up ever in your entire sales career, is during the micro agreements during a cold call. I'm doing those during an objection or during them talking in general. So if they're talking in general, I'm just going like, yeah, dude, yeah, 1000%. That makes sense. Yeah, fair, understood, right? If they're mid-objecting me, hey, dude, I'm not interested. Just take me off the line. I appreciate you for the call. Thank you for the time. I know your job is hard. You probably make 100 of these calls a day. You know, while he's saying that, I am simultaneously going like, yeah, dude, yeah, 1000%. Dude, yeah, dude, 100%. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense, right? While he's objecting. The reasoning why is, for my opinion, if I just pause and then I wait for him to be done with the objection, then I respond, even if I do agree, listen, agree, respond, like, he's still probably going to hang up. So I do those little ones and I say a little thing after. I'm going, sounds fair, makes sense, while he's objecting. And then right after that, dude, I just appreciate the honesty. Like, I appreciate, like, you just be, you know, the communication here. So let me ask you this question. It sounds like you guys are freaking killing it. I mean, it sounds like you're just getting all the work you could possibly handle. You're booked till probably freaking next year. Well, I didn't say that. Ah, got it. Okay. So then let me ask you this. And then you can just keep going with the call. You understand? Okay. Number 11, probe. Get information. Get all up in the business. I'm all up in their business. I want to know everything. I want to know where you live. I want to know where your mama lives. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know where you live. Tell me everything. All of it. Tell me more about that. I need to get as much information as possible. You cannot feel weird about interrupting people's day. Timid salespeople have skinny children. Okay? They starve. They die. You gotta go be a customer service rep. Go help people that have already bought from guys like me. Okay? Go do that job. You have to get information. You gotta ask questions. You gotta be okay getting all up in people's business. That's just the fact of the matter. Okay? Number 12, diffuse. Tactical empathy. This is taught by Chris Voss. Chris Voss, I think he's one of probably the greatest salesmen in the world, to be honest. I'm gonna give you some objections from back when I was selling my marketing services. So like diffuse, they say an objection in RDR. I call it an RDR, but I'm saying objection because you're gonna get it, okay? I get it. Can I level with you real quick? This is a cold call. Pause. Now I'm gonna do tactical empathy. I'm sure you hate getting cold calls as much as I like making them, but before you hang up on me, and I'm gonna ask a no-oriented question with tactical empathy. Would you be completely against watching this custom video I did for you to help you get more customers online? Okay. They say call me back later. All right. This is another thing we're gonna go over. Mirror. I'm sorry. Later. I'll pause. I'll use a label. Sounds like you're busy. Pause. Yeah, I am. I'm going to use a no-oriented question with tactical empathy. Would you be completely against watching this custom video I made for you on YouTube to help you get more customers online? Okay. If that doesn't work, cut your losses. Now we're using some Chris Voss lines. Label. Sounds like. Dude, that's great, man. I mean, it sounds like you guys are doing a bang-up job. There's nothing else we could do to help you. I'm doing a takeaway. Sounds like you guys are getting all the work you could ever handle. You're completely booked out. Well, I wouldn't say that, you know, but and then you get the real objection. All right. Sounds like XYZ. Sounds like a, you know, blah, blah, blah. Perfect line. Would you be completely, entirely opposed? Okay. You're not asking somebody if they would like to do something. You're asking if they would be completely, entirely opposed to do something. That's pure Chris Voss. If you haven't read his book, Never Split the Difference, probably one of the best sales books of all time. I think I'll try to put a link in the description. That is an essential sales book to read. All right. Next, you're going for the meeting. You have to ask. You have to impose your will on others. You have to impose. You have to impose, right? You have no idea how many times, like, I know people that will do this. They'll get on a call and they will not ask for the meeting. They will not impose their will on others. You have to impose. You have to. You have to ask. Number one reason why people don't get closes is they don't ask, or they ask in a really limp manner, like, you know, would you mind like getting on a meeting and maybe I could like pitch you my shit and maybe I could sell you. Like, no, like you need to be balls in and assume it almost. We'll go over that too in a second. Okay. Number 16. So what I propose, what I recommend, and this is from a book, you're trying to come across as a consultant. You're trying to come across as a trusted advisor. I don't want to be a salesman. I want to be a trusted advisor. I want to recommend something to you based on what you told me in this call that I think or know would help you. And the only way I would know that is by getting another call with you. Okay? So that is a book. The book is called Trusted Advisor. That is another really, really good book to read. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. It's a very good book to read. Number 17, you need to address what they are thinking. Okay? Look, they're thinking, hey man, there's just another sales guy just trying to sell me something. Whoopsies. Also, if you guys are getting value out of this, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I will respond. I'll help you guys out with anything that you need. I got your back. Okay? So, number 17, you want to address what they are thinking. All right? This is so important. What are they thinking? Just write it down. Write it down. Know this when you're going into the call. What are they thinking? It's just another salesman. He's just trying to sell me something, trying to get his commission. He's probably just some young kid. You know, it's probably some crap I don't even need. You know, I'm doing 20 things at once. You know, say that. Literally say that. Listen, you probably thought I was a deal. You probably picked up the phone because you thought that this was money on the other line. You probably think I'm just some other salesman just trying to get some money from you. You probably think like all I'm trying to do is just trying to shove a product down your throat. Yeah, I do. Listen, at the end of the day, like, let me ask you, what is one problem if anybody solved for you would give you hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars? Like, what is that one problem? And if it's nothing, I'll just bounce off. I'll just hang up on myself. Okay? Address what they're thinking. Okay? A last-ditch effort, if I really can't get anything, is I'll address similar pain points that other people in their niche or business have. Hey, when I talk to other, guys that are in landscaping, they typically say that they have a people problem. They always hire people and they're lazy and they don't show up to jobs, or they show up late and they gotta fire them and they don't know how to hire. I mean, you tell me that those are any of those similar to your world? No, I'm killing it. Do I have none of those problems? I guess I can't help you. So I'll address similar pain points other people have, so it seems customized, like I know what you're dealing with. And the way you know that is by doing more calls. And then when people say what their pain is, what their problem is, you literally write that down. Got it. I learned almost everything that I know from basic business from listening to people's problems on call. I didn't even know what a 1099 or a W-2 is. I didn't know the difference between revenue and profit. But when I took the calls, I'm like, oh, got it. This guy's like having trouble with that. Okay, got it. You have 13 employees. How many of those are W-2s versus 1099s? Oh, got it. It's typically a 5-man crew, right? I'm guessing. Oh, you have 10 employees. Those are all full-time W-2s. So I'm guessing your revenue is between like 3 to 4 million based on a 250,000 to 500,000 revenue per employee calculator. It's like, you know that. You're talking about it. I'm guessing you have this machine, and this machine probably is the biggest one you're using. Using that one or that one more? Like, those are things that they'll make instantly boost your credibility when you say things like that. Okay? Power questions. These are power questions. You're getting stalled in the cold call. These are ones I was taught by Grant Cardone. Almost tripped it. Okay? Listen. Okay. I was completely mistaken. You're a super busy guy. You have no time for a cold call. Let me pause the cold call. Okay? Look. Do I have your full attention? Good. Can I have your full attention? Okay, great. Listen, what is one problem that if anybody solves for you would get you hundreds of thousands or $1 million? What is that one problem? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, got it. If even half of that was true, would you owe it to yourself to at least investigate if we could do that the same way we've done for 10 exact companies and for ourselves in literally 6-12 months? And what I just did there was I incorporate number 20, which is a big claim. You need to write down your big claim and know that before the call. What is your big claim? We can increase your revenue and profit by 30, or revenue by 30 to 50%. We can increase your profit margin by 10% in 3 months. I can add $1 million in your business in 5 months, okay? Listen, that's all I want to talk about is how we can do that. That's your big claim, write it down. Soft meeting close. Hey, look, at the end of the day, all I'm saying is, would you at least owe it to yourself to investigate if this is something that makes sense or not? Got it. So it'll be a 30 to 40 minute call. I got time tomorrow or the next day at 3 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. Which one works better for you? Got it. You're not just like you're going for the meeting, but you're going for it in like a little bit of a smoother way. Okay. Number 22, you got to assume. That was taught to me by Cole Gordon. Cole Gordon, almost all of his closes are from assumption closes. Assuming the meeting, assuming that there's interest, assuming that you can help them. You have to assume it. You got it. Okay, so I'm gonna schedule in for a meeting, 30, 40 minutes. Sometimes I won't even ask for a meeting. Got it, so that makes sense. I'm gonna put you in for tomorrow, 30 to 40 minutes. What's a good time for you? I have this time or this time. Okay. Number 24, ask again. This was taught to me by Hormozi and Grant Cardone. If you ask for a meeting or ask to send them a video, whatever the purpose of the call is, ask again, ask again, ask again. They're gonna say no. That's where the real sale begins. Ask again. 25 is cut your losses. There's no fake sets. If the person really is like, I don't know. I mean, I'll take the call. You could send that video. Okay, look, at the end of the day, it really sounds like you're not interested. Am I misreading you right now, or is there absolutely zero interest right now? Yeah, I just don't think so. Got it. You know what? I take full responsibility. Thank you for your time. Let us know if anything changes. I'll shoot you a text. So you have my number if it does. Bye. Know when to cut your losses. Number 26. Have your script and your why front and center. Okay? I always got my AK. I always got my rifle right in front of me. Okay? Robert Strada, Sales Bible. I got my Sales Bible. Right? What is it? It's organized. I got my scripts. I got my, okay, crap. I'm in the close. I need to flip to my objection handling. Oh, shoot. It's the wife objection. I got to go flip to the wife objection page. Right? I literally have it labeled. I'd be like, I have these little like notes, dude. Questions I can ask him. Stuff's a little banged up, but like, here's the close. Here's the humor. Maybe I need to add some jokes into the call. Let's see what else I can pull up. Wife objections. It's all there. Whatever. And then I'm always having my why front and center. So if I flip to the end, I'm a big proponent of vision boards. I create big vision boards. I'm not going to show you in detail, but I have a vision board I look at. I'll create them all the time. I'll create multiple different ones. Number 27 is The Power of One More. This was taught to me by Ed Milet. Another amazing book, The Power of One More, Ed Milet. Go buy that book. Read that book. It will change your life. If you're thinking like, dude, I cannot do another cold call. Listen, I'm just gonna do one more. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one more. And then when you do that and you take that, so just one more after that. That's all it is. At number 28, this is optional. Listen, if all else fails, I'll FaceTime it. I'd be like, hey, look, is this a landline? No, it's my phone. You're Apple, right? I saw the text pop up blue. Yeah. And then I'm on my work phone, so I'll take my cell phone. Hey, do you see that FaceTime coming up? Yeah, I do. Click yes on that. What's up, dude? See, I'm a real person. What's up? So listen, I just want to put a face to the name. Like, look, at the end of the day, I know this is like crazy. This is a cold call, okay? Like blah, 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 blah. That's a power move. It proves you have balls. and it proves that you believe in your product. Okay, so that's about what I got. So this whole thing, it's a part of a cold calling section. If you found value from this, click this video. You need to watch both of these in order to get a full grasp on this. And obviously, please like and subscribe. Thank you.